Hello, teacher.
Hello, Lucy. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you today, Lucy?
And you?
Oh, I'm feeling great today. Thank you for asking. All right, so what did you do today?
Good morning. I do my homework.
Mm-hmm.
I watch TV.
Mm-hmm. All right, so did you play today?
Yes, I do.
All right, what games did you play today, Lucy?
Skipping.
Oh, skipping?
Yes.
Wow, that's nice. Whom did you play with?
My cousin.
Oh, your cousins. I see. Okay, and then what else? Did you already eat your dinner? Did you have your dinner?
Yes, I do.
Wow, what did you have for dinner?
I have meat.
Oh, meat. What kind of meat did you had? Is it pork?
Pork.
Pork?
Pork.
Pork. Okay, well, that's nice. Okay, so let me see. Okay, I think we weren't able to finish this part. All right. Hold on, let me just stretch my legs. I can't. Oh, all right. So let me share my screen with you, Lucy, and we will start. Okay, so let's start by I have some flashcards here. All right. Okay, can you see it?
Yes, I do.
Very good. Let me just zoom it in a bit. All right. Can you see it clear, Lucy?
Yes, I do.
Very good. Okay, so in these flashcards, as you can see, there are words. Okay, by the way, these are the daily routine. Okay, daily routine. Okay, so as you can see, we have here the first one. What we do in the morning is get up.
Get up.
Very good. One more time. Get up.
Get up.
Okay, great job. What time did you get up today?
Get up at 7 o'clock.
Wow, you get up very early. Why is it?
I don't know.
Do you always get up at 7 o'clock?
Not that. Sometimes I get up at 9.
At 9. I see, I see. Okay, so when you get up at 9, what time do you sleep at the evening? Let's say you get up at 9 a.m. today. What time do you sleep yesterday at the evening?
10 o'clock.
Oh, 10 o'clock. Do you always sleep at 10 o'clock?
Yes, I do.
I see. Okay, now we have, please read, Lucy.
Breakfast.
Very good. Have breakfast. Okay, what time do you eat your breakfast?
7:30.
At 7:30. Okay, I see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, next we have,
Take a shower.
okay, take a shower. All right, next.
Get dressed.
Very good.
Brush your teeth.
Okay, brush your teeth.
Go to school.
Okay, go to school.
Exciting.
Okay, exercise.
Exercise.
Good job. This one.
Do your homework.
Okay, do your homework. Did you do your homework today, Lucy?
Yes, I do.
Wow, what subject do you Oh, speaking of homework, I think I sent you homework. Okay, hold on. Let me check. Hold on. Okay, let me see. All right, again, Lucy, what is this?
Is second.
Okay, gets up. This one, this one.
Get up.
Very good. This one.
Breakfast.
Okay, have breakfast. Okay, this one.
Take a shower.
All right, take a shower. This one.
Get rest.
Okay, get rest.
Brush your teeth.
All right.
Go to school.
Very good. This one.
Exciting.
Okay, exercise.
Exercise.
Very good. And the last one.
Do the homework.
Very good, Lucy. All right. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I am going to put a cover on it. Okay? Okay, and then I'll have the picture. Okay, so let's have this one first. Okay, Lucy, what is this?
Get up.
Very good. This one?
Eat breakfast.
Okay, this one?
Take a shower.
Good job. This one?
Get dressed.
Very good. All right, next. Okay, this one?
Go to school.
This one
Brush.
first. Okay,
Go to school.
very good.
Exercise.
Good job.
Do the homework.
Wow, very good, Lucy. Okay, now do you have a paper and a pencil with you?
Yes, I do.
Good job. Now, I want you to write this one, okay? I'll send you the pictures later. Okay, I want you to write this one. Okay?
Okay.
Right. Okay, all of it, okay? From get up to do your homework. Okay, look carefully with the spelling, Lucy, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Done?
Then.
Wow, very good. Now I will choose three and then you will write the proper or the correct spelling of it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, very good. So you can use that paper, the one that you write on your paper as your guide.
Okay.
Right, so let me see. Okay, this one. Take a shower. And this one. Okay, so can you how do we write this one?
Where did you?
Okay, one, one,
Brush
yep,
your
two,
teeth.
3. All right, this one you write it here. 1,
Okay.
2, 3. Okay, there. Okay, very good.
Okay.
Okay, let me see number 3. Okay, exercise. Very good, Lucy. Okay, great job. All right, so let's go over with our next flashcards. Oh, ah, hold on. Okay, so let's have this one. So these flashcards are about hobbies. Okay, so I know some of these words are already familiar with you, so you already know some of this. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so these are about sports or the things that you like to do, could also be your hobbies. First one we have, what is this?
Basketball.
Wow, baseball.
Baseball.
Very good. So look at the spelling of baseball. Okay, so this is how we write basketball. Basketball. Okay, this one is baseball.
Okay.
Very good. What is this?
Baseball.
Good job. Okay, what about this one?
Golf.
Very good. Golf.
Golf.
Okay, this one.
Badminton.
All right, badminton. Good job, Lucy. Okay, this one.
Skateboarding.
Okay, very good. Skateboarding.
Skateboarding.
Okay, this one.
Table tennis.
Okay, table tennis.
Table tennis.
Okay, this one.
Ice skating.
Good job. Very good, Lucy. And then we have
Scuba riding.
scuba diving.
Scuba diving.
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 Very good. One more time. Scuba diving.
Scuba diving.
Okay, great job, Lucy. Do you like scuba diving?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't. Why not?
Because I don't rain. Because I can't rain.
You can dive?
Yes.
Oh, me too. I can't swim. Can you swim?
No, I don't.
Ah, high five. Me too. High five. Okay, so bananas for us who cannot swim, okay? Let's toast with our bananas. Toast for the both of us who can't swim. I can't swim too. All right, but it's okay. Okay, we got here next. Skiing.
Skiing.
Very good. Windsurfing.
Windsurfing.
All right. Okay, one more time. What is this?
Scuba diving.
Okay, diving.
Diving.
Good job. Scuba diving.
Scuba diving.
Okay.
Skiing.
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 Very good.
Windsurfing.
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 All right. Great job, Lucy. See how that one, that is the last one. Okay, again, let's review, Lucy. So let me. Okay, there we go. What is this?
Baseball.
Very good.
Golf.
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 Mm-hmm.
Badminton.
Mm-hmm.
Skating boarding.
Skateboarding.
Skateboarding.
Very good.
Table tennis.
Mm-hmm.
Skating.
All right.
Scuba diving.
Okay, scuba diving.
Scuba diving.
Okay.
Skill.
Skiing.
Skiing.
Very good. This is a long E sound. Can you say that? E.
Yes.
Okay. Skiing.
Skiing.
Okay.
Windsurfing.
All right. Windsurfing.
Windsurfing.
Okay, very good. Now, Lucy, I want you to write this one. Okay, everything. Okay, baseball, golf, badminton.
Okay.
All right, you're done. Okay, Lucy, you have to keep that paper, okay? The one that you write this one, the paper that you've write this one, okay?
Okay.
All right, because I'll send you homework later, so you will use that paper. Okay, Lucy?
Okay.
All right. Okay, that's fantastic. All right, so that will be it for our flashcards. Uh, excuse me, for our flashcard activity. So now, Lucy, I forgot to plug in my computer. Hold on. I do believe, Lucy, that from the activity last meeting, we're not able to finish this one. Okay, we're not able to create a story, right?
Then.
Very good. All right. So Lucy, I'll give you 2 to 3 minutes to come up with the story. Okay, with the
Alright, teacher.
story. I will give you 2 to 3 minutes to come up with the story. You will tell me a story according to these four pictures. All right?
Alright. But teacher,
Okay.
I write in the paper.
Do you want to write it on the paper?
Yes.
Okay, sure, you can.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, are you done?
Yes.
Okay, go on. I want to hear your story.
Lily and Ben are playing music and sing. Their mom go up, share, share, share and say, "Be quiet, the baby is asleep."
Mm-hmm.
So they reading book and they hear a sound. The baby is crying. They go to the baby and sing a song to the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Their mom hears that voice, so she go upstairs and she Lily and Ben are sing to the baby, and the baby is asleep. So their mom says, "Great job, right? You are great child." Oh,
Okay, very good. Okay, good job, Lucy. Alright, but that one should be okay. So they are singing a song. Tra la 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 la. And then they, what does the mom says? Shh, 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 shh,
be quiet.
quiet. All right,
The
and then
baby.
the baby is sleeping. Okay, the baby is sleeping. All right. So be quiet. Shh. Woo! All right. The mom says be quiet. The baby is sleeping. Okay, what do? They keep singing tra la 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 la.
They are reading book.
Okay, so instead of singing, they just read book. All right. And then what happened next?
The baby's crying.
Okay, while
Um,
they are reading books, the baby starts starts to cry. Okay, did the baby cry like that?
yeah.
It's an ugly cry. All right. And then what do they do?
They go to the. They hear that and they will sing a song.
Okay, so they hear that and they started to sing another song. La 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 la. La 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 la. Woo! Okay, and then what happened when when the baby heard the song?
The baby don't cry and the baby is asleep.
Okay, the baby stopped crying and it fell asleep. Okay, so I think the baby liked that song, isn't it? Lo 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 lo. Woo. Do you like that song? If I sing you that song, will you fall asleep?
No, I don't.
How was that song? Does it sound good or scary?
Scary.
It sounds scary. Maybe that's why the baby fell asleep because the baby was scared.
No.
No, the baby is not scared of that song. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, what about Lucy? Did you sing your um younger sibling to fall asleep? Oh, why not? Haven't you tried that one before? To sing your younger sister? Da-da-da-da-da.
Yes.
Oh, why not?
And she don't sleep. They cry.
Ah,
They
so
cry.
your baby sister didn't like the song, didn't like song.
Yes.
Ah, maybe you should dance. Sleep, baby sister, sleep, baby sister. Did you dance like that?
Uh,
No. Oh, my baby, when my sister was like your sister when she was a baby, we used to dance her so she would sleep because she will get tired. So when we want her to sleep, we will dance like that. Sleep, baby sister, and then she'll get tired, then she will sleep. Then when she wake up, she will cry again. Okay, very well. So let me just put it here. Oh, okay. So I have here three sets of pictures. Okay. So this one is bonus because we also always have this one. Okay. So what I do have here is pictures one. Oh, why is it not writing? Pictures one, two, and three. All right. Now, on picture set number one, why do you think this one? Okay, very good. This one is a difference. All right. Why do you think so?
because picture 1, 2, and 4. They are square. One
Mm-hmm.
picture 2 in picture 3 is circle.
Very good. Or we can say all of the other pictures are square. All right. Square. While the the third one one is circle. Okay, very good. That one is circle. Okay, number two. What is this?
Mm, another picture, they are animal.
Okay,
While in picture, while in picture 3, fly
insect.
mm, is thick.
Insect.
Insect.
Very good. All right, so on picture well, we can say it like that. Okay, let's check it first. um Very good. Okay, so I will accept your answer because you have a point. Okay, so all of these one, two, three, they can be considered as an animal. But I think the reason why this is the answer because one, this one, and this one can fly. They all have wings. Okay, that's why this is the answer. But I will accept your answer that this one is an animal because yes, bat, a kangaroo, and a bird, they are all animals. Okay, I'll give you this one. I'll give you a point for this one. Okay, what about number three? Why did you put circle on ruler?
Another picture, they are clothes.
All right.
While in picture 1, there is a ruler.
All right, good job. Okay, so very good. So this is a ruler. Good job. So these are all clothes. Very good, Lucy. Okay, so now, Lucy, we will read another story. I have another story here for you, but I don't think that we were able to finish that one. But let's still read it, okay? So, have you read the story of Little Red Riding Hood?
Yes, I do.
Wow! Oh, did you? That's nice. Can you tell
Yes.
me? Oh, can you tell me what happened to Little Red Riding Hood?
When she goes to her grandma's house,
Mm-hmm.
she the wolf, but she asks,
Okay.
why the eye is big? The
Mm-hmm.
wolf said, big, I can see you.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma, why the eye is big?
Mm-hmm.
My eye big, can listen to you.
Okay.
Grandma, why the mouth is big?
Mm-hmm.
I can eat you.
Okay, very good, Lucy. So that's what happened to Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, so let me see. Let's watch the animation for that one, okay?
Okay.
All right, so this is the animation for Little Red Riding Hood. So after watching this, Lucy.
Math presents
Oh,
Addition Below 10. Okay,
hold on.
class,
We
let's...
have. Okay, so listen carefully, okay? Watch carefully because after this one, I have few questions for you. Right?
Right.
Okay.
Gigabox!
This is the story of Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived in a village near a big forest. Her grandmother had made her a beautiful red cloak with a big red hood, which she wore every time she went outside. And so everyone in the village called her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother said,
Grandma isn't feeling very well. Will you take this basket of food through the forest to her cottage?
Yes, Mother.
said Little Red Riding Hood.
I sure would love to see Grandma.
She put on her red cloak and she pulled up her red hood and she took the basket of food into the forest.
Remember,
Her mother called after her.
don't talk to any strangers along the way.
I won't.
Little Red Riding Hood promised, and she skipped down the path and into the woods. Little Red Riding Hood did not have to worry about getting lost in the forest because she knew the way to Grandma's house very well. But along the way, she saw some beautiful wild flowers growing near the path.
I bet Grandma would really love these.
She said to herself, and she stopped to pick a few.
Hello, little girl.
Said a deep, growling voice from behind her. Little Red Riding Hood was very startled. She spun around and saw a big bad wolf standing in the shadows between two trees.
Hello.
Said Little Red Riding Hood. She didn't know that the wolf was bad, and she had already forgotten her mother's words about talking to strangers.
Where are you going on this fine day?
Asked the big bad wolf.
I'm going to my grandma's cottage on the other side of the forest.
Said Little Red Riding Hood.
She isn't feeling very well, so I'm bringing her this basket of food and these flowers.
What a sweet girl you are.
Said the big bad wolf. He smiled and showed his mouthful of sharp teeth. The big bad wolf was quite hungry, and he was not interested in the basket of food.
I had better be going.
Said Little Red Riding Hood.
Bye.
And she skipped off down the path. The big bad wolf's stomach grumbled and growled with hunger, and suddenly he had an idea. As quick as he could, he ran through the forest all the way to Grandma's cottage. The sneaky wolf opened the door very quietly and found Grandma asleep in her bed. He picked up the old woman, opened his great big mouth, and he swallowed poor Grandma in one gulp. Then the big bad wolf climbed into the bed and pulled the blanket up to his chin. He put on Grandma's glasses and her nightcap, and he waited for the little girl to arrive with her flowers and basket of food. When Little Red Riding Hood arrived at the cottage, she opened the door quietly and found Grandma lying in bed.
Hello, Grandma.
She said.
Mother told me you weren't feeling well, so I brought some food and some flowers. Do you like them?
What a sweet little girl you are.
Said the wolf in his fake grandma voice.
Come closer, my dear.
Little Red Riding Hood took a step closer and she noticed that something looked a little different about Grandma.
My,
She said,
what big eyes you have, Grandma.
All the better to see you with.
said the big bad wolf.
Come closer, my dear.
Little Red Riding Hood took another step closer to the bed.
My,
She said,
what big ears you have, Grandma.
All the better to hear you with.
replied the wolf.
Come closer, my dear.
Little Red Riding Hood took one more step closer.
My, what big teeth you have, Grandma.
She said in surprise.
All the better to eat you with.
Growled the big bad wolf. He jumped out of the bed, and as he opened his great big mouth, Little Red Riding Hood shrieked and tried to run, but the hungry wolf grabbed her up and swallowed Little Red Riding Hood in just one gulp. Outside the cottage, a woodsman happened to be walking through the forest when he heard Little Red Riding Hood's shriek of surprise. He hurried inside and he saw the wolf with his huge round belly. The woodsman grabbed the big bad wolf, turned him upside down and shook him by his feet. Little Red Riding Hood came tumbling out of the wolf's mouth and Grandma followed. The three of them chased the big bad wolf out of the cottage, out of the forest and over the hill. The big bad wolf ran for his life and was never seen again. Little Red Riding Hood learned her lesson and she never, ever talked to strangers again. The end.
Okay, very well. Lucy, did you listen carefully to the story?
Yes, I do.
Very good. So I have few questions with you. All right. So why does Little Red Riding Hood needs to go to the forest?
Because her grandma is sick.
Very good. So she will visit her grandma because grandma is sick. The poor grandma is sick. Very good. So when she visit the forest, what does she bring her with? She
The-
bring her. Hmm?
And the flower.
Okay, so she brought with her the basket of foods and the flower. All right, so before she went on and go to the forest, what does her mother tell her?
Mm. Mm,
Never talk to strangers.
never talk to a stranger.
Okay, so she should not talk to the strangers. Very good. When she was walking to the grandma's house, whom did she saw?
The wolf.
Ah, she saw the big bad wolf. I'm gonna eat you, Lucy. Ah! All right. When she saw the big bad wolf, what happened?
She asked,
All right. So, okay. So,
Grandma, why your eye is big? My eye big. Because I can see you better.
All right. And then she asked, Grandma, why
Why your ear big?
Mm-hmm.
My ear big can hear you better.
Okay, very good. And then?
And then, Grandma, why your mouth is big? My mouth big can eat you.
Oh, and then did she eat Little Red Riding Hood?
Yes.
Very good. Who saved Little Red Riding Hood and Grandma?
The man.
Okay, so a passerby or a man was there. He heard Little Red Riding Hood shrieking. Okay, and he turned the wolf upside down and she shake the wolf. Shake, shake. Okay, so who came out of the wolf's mouth?
Little Red and her grandma.
Okay, so Little Red Riding Hood and the grandma. Okay, so Lucy, what you've learned from this story? We shouldn't
Never talk with a stranger.
Okay, very good. We shouldn't talk with strangers. Okay, have you talked to stranger before, Lucy?
No, I don't.
Very good. High five. All right. Okay, because you're such a good girl throughout the class and you did so well, I'm gonna give you 3 bananas. I have bananas here. Ta-da! This is long nose banana. This is my
Yes.
happy banana. It's smiling. And this is the winking banana. I see it's winking. Can you wink? Ah, good job. All right, Lucy. So I'll send you homework later. Okay, that is about sentence construction. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So see you next meeting, Lucy. That will be on Saturday. Goodbye.
Teacher.